So, it is show day eve. I haven't really spoke about this or told many people that I'm competing. So yeah, basically I'm doing UKUP tomorrow. By the time this comes out, everyone would have known, and hopefully I've placed all right, but we'll find out. I've done the one thing that you should never ever do, and I did look up some people that are competing. I shouldn't have done it. Really regret it.
Me restoring that then.
Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be fun either way. Like, I love competing. I do obviously want to win. Everyone wants to win, but I know for a fact and 100% that I've leveled up loads since last year. So that is last year, 2019. 2.5 years ago. So progress has been made, and that's all you can really do at the end of the day, isn't it? You can never control who turns up. You can only control what you can do.
That's how I lived all of last year, saying that.
Yes, yes, it's a very good mindset to have. But yeah, we're literally doing it all in a day tomorrow. So I only registered, a couple of days ago for it. Last minute decision. I just wanted, because it's been 2.5 years, I just wanted to do a show without sort of announcing it. No pressures then, like people don't really know. Only literally probably 3 or 4 people know that I'm competing. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's all the way in Kent, so it's about a 5-hour drive. So got to get up at 5 o'clock tomorrow, drive up there. That's why we're doing the tan now. That's what George has been up to in the background.
I know.
Probably wondering what she's been doing.
Next to you. He's normally the pasty one.
Yeah, right. She's doing a good job though. I'm so pasty, we're having to put on 2 layers before the layer tomorrow. So effectively I'm having 3 layers of tan.
That's quite normal though.
Is it?
Yeah, I had to do that for bikini.
Oh, I only usually have 2.
No, but you also use tinted moisturiser.
Shh! Don't tell everyone that. So yeah, so we're putting this on tonight, and then yeah, driving up tomorrow.
Using the proper stuff. This isn't the tinted moisturiser.
Yeah, this isn't like Dove or something like that. Saint Tropez. What is it? Protan. We're using Protan. It smells nice. It's got that show day smell.
It's because that's what they use for the spray tans.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just in a bottle.
There we go. That'll be right.
That's research into this.
I'm not good with tan.
It's my Protan, but it does smell it's lovely.
Blah 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 blah.
Lovely. Yeah. So I'm trying to find white marks still. So yeah, this is the second coat now. So Matt will have to sleep in this. And then we'll have to see what he looks like tomorrow. Hopefully you don't need another one, but you'll just then have your top coat. Top coat's at about 11. And your glaze, and then it'll be me on camera duty. Yeah. I actually can't believe how much of a state I look like in the back. Real life. Real life. She looks great. Versus reality. She looks fine. I don't know if I said, so I'm doing UKUP, men's physique, and they get sent, blah, 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 I can't talk now. They sent out the show schedule yesterday, and I'm on about 2 o'clock, which I'm quite happy with. The only annoying thing is you have to wait all the way until the end of the day for the to find out where you've placed. So it's going to be quite a long day. So we're leaving the house at 6, and we're probably not going to get back until about midnight. So long old day, but it's going to be really good fun. Really excited for it. I'm ready. I am ready. I'm not really peaked or done anything for this show. I'm just going to turn up, get my tan, jump on stage. Yeah, it's more like you've worked so hard, it's for fun and get you ready for the other 2 shows, because if you peaked for this one, you just screw yourself for the other 2 shows. Yeah, they're all back to back. The main thing is, if you've got a few shows back to back, try and just peak for your most important one. Look your best obviously and be ready, but you can't peak for them all, because you can't do that every time. It'll just screw your body up, your hormones, your water, your everything. Yeah, so because I'm doing back to back, so it's UKUP this weekend, next weekend it's FitX, and then the weekend after that it's PCA Exeter. So yeah, we're gonna probably just peak for PCA Exeter, and then just see how we do with the others. I mean conditioned, so technically, peaking only gives you a few extra % anyway, if done right. Should be ready beforehand. Yes, so which I am. So yeah, I'm gonna get this tan done, finish my packing for the morning, because I'm not a morning person, and then try and get some sleep. This right here is big motivation for why I'm competing. This is George's side. You may have seen in previous videos. Did you do the bottom? Yes, I've seen them all, yes. And then my 2. There's a lot of space here. So yeah, hopefully we'll add some more. You've got a year to catch up. Yeah, well, hopefully the next
few weekends I'll be able to add 3 more trophies, but we'll find out. Whilst I am waiting for my tan to dry, I just thought I'd go over my show day bag. So this isn't my food bag, that's separate, that's all prepped in the kitchen ready to go. But I just thought I'd go for a couple of the basics. It's literally quite empty, this bag, but obviously the fundamentals are the board shorts, which are in there. Headphones, obviously I prefer these ones, but if they run out of battery. If I want to listen to music and get in the zone before I go on stage, like that's so important. G's a big one on that. She listens to music, watches a bit of Netflix to try and relax as much as possible, because stress can completely ruin a look on the show day. Like it's really, really underestimated. So make sure you're nice and calm, you're in the zone, you're chill. In terms of pump up, all I bring is a band. Usually there's stuff backstage like dumbbells and things like that, but I just mainly use a resistance band. And a really big tip, I'll get onto that in a minute actually, tip with pump up. And then this is just for afterwards, some vegan protein, because it doesn't fit in my meal prep bag. And most importantly, a nice big thick coat. So I want to stay as warm as possible throughout the day. Advise everyone to do this as well. Well, mainly, you know, a couple of hours at least before stage time. That'll go on. I want to get nice and warm, but not too hot. You don't want to be sweaty, so you sweat off your tan. But you want to be warm, so when it gets to pump up, you're already quite vascular. If you're cold, it's going to be very hard to get veiny, basically. So yeah, what was I going to talk about? Oh yes, the pump up. So, hold on, I'll flip this camera around. So yeah, the pump up, this is where a lot of people go wrong, especially first timers I've noticed. So they get a bit frantic with the pump up. Usually they pump up too early. That's a big no-no. You want to time it well so you're not exhausted for when you get around to the stage. You know, you don't want to pump up too early, get a great pump, and then by the time your stage time comes around, you've lost it. You don't want to do that. So yeah, make sure you time it right. 20 minutes is all you should really need. But do it nice and slow and controlled. If you're there pumping up frantically backstage, when you go on stage, you're going to take that mindset with you on stage. So you're going to be posing a lot faster than you normally would. You're going to be out of breath. You're going to be like really, really hot before you even go out there. So just like in a gym, you know, you can do nice, slow, controlled reps, like nice, controlled breathing. You're going to feel much better for it for when you go on stage. You're going to be much more calm, much more composed, and you're still going to get a good pump. So yeah. Don't do it too early, and take your time doing it. Don't rush it, basically, is my top advice there. And make sure that you bring something just in case there's nothing backstage. Every show I've been to, they've been pretty good. There's been stuff back there, and people are really, really nice usually, and they'll let you borrow stuff anyway. But I advise at least just taking a resistance band. I'm also going to put a little bit of wine in there. I've got a little bottle of wine. This is still like a big thing, like people debate, is it good, is it bad to have alcohol before stage? And I don't think it, I don't think it does much at all in terms of drying out, especially if you have it on the day, maybe a little bit if you have it the night before. But the reason why I have it is I have it about 20 minutes before I go on stage. Main reason is alcohol is a vasodilator, so it helps with your veins, helps them pop out, and it does that for me quite a lot. It's also, it gives me a little bit of a buzz. I don't drink like loads obviously, but literally just a couple of sips for me, it gives me a little bit, I don't know, like false sense of energy maybe. Maybe it just takes me back to my younger days, and I don't know, just feel like it's party time or something. I don't know, but I feel good when I have a couple of sips. So for that reason, and the fact that it helps me get really vascular and veiny, that's the reason why I have wine. But it's not for everyone. I advise maybe just trying it, you know, when you're in a nice calm environment at home. Have a couple of sips of wine if you're near stage condition, and see what happens with your veins, see if they're popping out at all. I can just sit there, especially if I'm really warm, I've got a coat on, a jumper on, have a couple of sips of wine, honestly my arms just like blow up. So that's why I do it, and I will be doing that tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to carry on packing now, get everything ready, put it by the door, because as I said before, I'm not a morning person. I just want to grab it and go. If I have to pack in the morning, I will forget things. So yeah, we've got to drop the dog off. He's in like a doggy daycare for the day because we're out all day. And then yeah, travel up there. So the next clip, we will probably be at the venue. So see you there. So we have arrived in Sevenoaks in Kent for the Southern Qualifier UKUP. Yeah, it was a good journey, wasn't it?
It wasn't too bad.
Got up at 5:15. Only went wrong twice, which is pretty good for me. So the rundown of the day now is going in there for my tan, top layer of tan. I'm pretty happy with George's job. You did well.
Apart from you can see where you've washed your hair, I noticed the white patches on your hands.
Yeah. So got that, and then a registration, and then there's an athletes meeting at 12, and then show starts at 1. So it's pretty action packed, and then apparently I'm on about 2. On really early in the day for men's physique, which is quite rare, so I'm quite happy about that. So yeah, pretty action packed. So we do we'll do a little physique check, shall we? We'll do a physique check.
You want the light on you?
Okay. Okay. So yeah, feeling pretty good actually. I'm, as I said yesterday, I haven't really like peaked or anything for this. So just rocking out, getting the tan and going on. So I'm gonna look at the footage now and then assess if I want to have another meal or not, because I've only had 3 rice cakes and 1 boiled egg. Lovely, breakfast of champs. So yeah, gonna have a little look at that, assess what I want to do, but I'm literally just going to keep things minimal today, and then yeah, see how the day goes. I'm going to record as much as possible throughout the day and take you along for it, so we'll see how we get on.
And once you finish at the back there, we've got again some spots, so you're going to go to the back. But certain categories we've got quite a few athletes in, so if you can start filling up from the right hand side there or left hand side as you see it, and if that's quite full, because what we don't want is athletes starting coming to the middle here where the next athlete is going to come on stage. Okay, so if you can start filling up on this side.
Number 28 is Matt Parker!
Woo! Go on, Matt! Woo!
An online bodybuilding prep coach and transformation specialist from Plymouth. Trains at a Body World Gym, excited to start.
Go on, Matt! Pull that back pose! Woo!
Stage, please.
Make your way to the front of the stage, please.
Come on, Matt!
Give yourself plenty of room to pose.
Nice and tight, come on!
20
Woo!
left slightly. That's great, thank you, Adele.
Okay, we're going into your quarter turn. Hold that front pose. Quarter turn to the right, your side pose.
Come on, Matt! Woo!
Quarter turn to the right, your back pose.
Come on, nice and wide! That's it, Matt!
Quarter turn to the right, your side pose.
Woo!
And quarter turn to the right, your front pose.
Okay, guys, can you make your way to the back of the stage, please? Back of the stage, thank you. Can I bring forward number 5, number 4, number 9, sorry, 29, sorry. 29 come forward, number 28,
Yes, come on, Matt!
and number 27, please.
Come on, Matt! Keep
5, through to your right, please. 4, keep down. Okay, can I swap number 4 and number 27? Swap places, please. 4 and 27. Can I swap number 29 and number 5, please?
Come on, Matt! Keep it tight!
Okay, hold that front pose, guys.
Woo!
Side pose.
That's it!
Right, your back pose.
Come on! Wide! That's it, Matt!
Quarter turn to the right, your side pose.
That's it! Hold it tight!
Quarter turn to the right, your front pose.
Come on, 28! Woo!
Keep your hands down while you're doing quarter turns. Thank you. Can I swap number 27 and number 29? Swap places, please.
Come on, Matt! Keep it there!
Can I swap number 5 and number 4? Swap places, please.
Come on, Matt! Nice and tight!
Thank you again.
Hold it!
Quarter turn to the right, your side pose.
Come on! Woo!
Quarter turn to the right, your back pose.
You've got this! Hold it! That's it!
Quarter turn to the right, your side pose.
Woo! Keep it tight!
To the right, your front pose.
That's it, Matt!
Okay, can I bring the guys at the front forward, please? The guys at the front to come to the back of the stage, thank you.
Woo!
Next poses. Let's go.
Go on, Matt!
Come on, Izzy.
Come on, Matt!
Wow, I am very brown. very brown. So I'm off stage. That was good. Good fun. Good fun up there. I was up against some monsters, absolute monsters, but I just watched the footage back and I have to say massive thank you to my #1 supporter.
I was the only one screaming in the whole place.
Absolutely loved it.
People didn't like my screaming.
What did you say? You were like a soccer mum? A
Yeah,
really
you know, like
passionate soccer
dance
mum.
mums or something, you know, when people are like, the mum clearly is so obsessed and the kid's like just there for fun. That was literally me. There was a few other people just the odd woo, but I was like, wide back, hold it tight.
It's a good theatre though, like
can do
stag
it.
theatre, because I heard everything she was shouting, to be fair.
And I stood right in the way. I got told off because it was like there's kind of a fire risk me standing in the hallway, but it was dead centre. I'm there to get content,
Yeah.
so I
And you
stood
got
there.
content, yeah. I just watched it all back. It was a tough battle. I felt like I was on stage for absolutely ages. But the guy that they had in the middle for most of the time, I got talking to him before the show. He's got about 10 kilos on me. So I'm feeling quite happy the fact that I was in first call outs and I didn't get moved from where I was. So I'm thinking, I watched it back, I'm thinking I got 3rd or 4th. But yeah, now it's a waiting game.
I think 2nd or 3rd.
I'd love to get 2nd or even 1st, but that's a very slim chance. So it's just waiting around now. We've got to wait till it's now like 3 o'clock and we've got to wait until about 5:30 for the awards to start happening. So yeah, it's a waiting game. I'm not going to go crazy on cookies and things like that, mainly because I've got a show next week, but also just
Because I've eaten them all.
George has eaten them all. But also, just in case there's a very slim chance I did win, and then I'm in the overalls. So just in case, I want to keep it tight. But yeah, it was really good.
You did really well. I'm very proud.
That's good.
I'm very, very proud. I'm very excited for the next few shows.
Yes.
To piss more people off while I scream your name.
The guy that was on the outside of me, he looked incredible, and he won PCA Saxon's show 2 weeks before. So it does show that, you know, the standard is higher than a PCA show, and PCA is usually really, really tough. So
that's the thing, you do have those tiers with federations, what you think is going to be a higher standard to what might be a lower standard, and
he came second at the pro qualifier 2-bro show last week, so that's a pro qualifier BB.
I mean, we haven't seen most of the other categories fair yet, but going off the men's physique category, which sucks for you, the standard was high. You have a standard you expect for federations, because it is a fun show.
Yeah.
And so we just thought, again, like, you know, it'd be something fun to kind of ready for your next few shows. But no, you had some big people with you, so.
Yeah, we'll find out. So it's FitX next week, and I think quite a few of them are doing the exact same show. So I think they're doing FitX, and then they're doing, what's the other one after that? PCA. So we're all pretty much, that was against today.
For the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, or enemies.
No,
everyone's really friendly. We got a picture backstage, and yeah, getting on with them, so it's good fun. So yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit of food in now, and then just sit around and wait.
Are you gonna sign off?
I don't know what to say. See you in the next clip.
Deciding moment, I think.
That's
In third place is number 28, Matt.
Yeah.
yes! Oh, my battery's about to die.
In second place, number 4, Damien.
Big guy won it. I feel like he should have been athletic.
And in third place, winning himself a pro card, is number 27, Bradley.
Hang on. Glenn and Matt, if you just. Right. Okay, top 3 please, just top 3.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah, just top 3, thank you. And then just first place.
Okay, we're going.
Third place.
Third place.
I'm happy. I am happy. Although, like, I went in for first. Like, obviously, everyone always does. You know, they want to win. But I can't be annoyed because I leveled up loads from last time, like 100%. And also, the 2 guys that beat me were better than me. Like, so I can't be annoyed at that. It's just, it is what it is. So yeah, I'm happy with the result. I've got 4 more days now to push before next weekend's worth of shows.
Yep.
So I'm going to put off a little bit more fat. It's literally with, like, this is why the end of the video is in the car, because we're literally driving. We've got 4
Trying
hours
to get straight back.
in bed, well, shower, wash this shit off, in bed, and then up really early to get straight on the Stairmaster, basically. So yeah, feeling positive. Didn't get first place, but I'm happy. The guy that won it, honestly, he's a man mountain. He's got
huge.
10 kilos of muscle on me.
Good sport though, wasn't he? Jolly good sport.
Yeah. So, like, you know, losing to people like that, it's okay. I've got work.
It's understandable. That's the thing. Like,
yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah, so I'm not annoyed, and I enjoyed the day. It was a really nice day.
That's the thing, you just gotta have fun, and this was a last minute thing, wasn't it, to just go in and just do it really, more than anything, and then you kind of know what you need to do, and we're going to get to work now.
Yeah, it's been 2.5 years since I was last on stage, so kind of dusted the shorts off and ready to get back to it. So yeah, excited for next week. That'll probably be next week's episode. It's next week's show, which is in Fitex in Manchester. So I'm going to come in leaner, and I'm probably not going to peak for that one either, because the week after is PCA. That one I'll be doing proper peak week 4. Hopefully that'll be my best look out of all 3 shows. But yeah, we'll see.
So yeah, we're on our way home.
Yep.
Power back. Get back to work. And then it'll be the next YouTube.
Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you got a good insight into what a UKUP show is a little bit like. I've recorded as much as I could. But yeah, it was a well-run show, wasn't it? They
Very well-run show. Very good environment. That's the best thing of a show. You want a good environment.
Yes.
And yeah, next one, FedEx. So we'll see you at that one.
See you in FedEx.